Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So, moving on. Before we start doing Tarkibs and I'rab, I want you to understand the concept. Those of you who have done Awamil of Birq before, it'd be easy to understand. It's similar, but a few additions to this. Okay? What is this? That every word can be analyzed from three aspects. Whether it's ism, fa'il or harf. You can analyze it from three aspects. Okay? You can analyze it from it being an amil or not being an amil. From it being a ma'mul or not being a ma'mul. Or having an i'rab or not having an i'rab. Three aspects. Amil, ma'mul and i'rab. What's amil? Amil is a word which causes another word to be in a particular state. Yes? So for example, we'll do example later on. Example, fi, fil bayt. Fi is an amil, it makes the word bayt what? Majroor. Correct? We've done that before and it's easy. Ma'mul is the word that is in that state. So fi is an amil, what's a ma'mul? Al-bayt. And i'rab is what? The expression or the manifestation of that state. Okay? So let's do example. Fil masjidi. So fi is what? Harfun jar. What is this? An amil, correct? It's causing, and what does it cause? It causes an action in the word masjid. So masjid is what? Ma'mul, the affected one. Okay? But has the word fi been affected by anything else? No. So that's ghayr ma'mul. It's not ma'mul. Do you understand? This is ma'mul because fi affected that. Has anything affected fi? No. Is this an amil, ma'mul, masjid? Does the masjid cause anything to anything else? What's the question? We do it later on. Okay? Now moving on. So the rule is, anything that's a ma'mul is what? What do you say ma'mul is? Amil causes a change to a ma'mul, correct? And i'rab is a manifestation of that state. So what will have an i'rab? Only ma'mul has an i'rab. If a word is not a ma'mul, it will not have an i'rab. Because what? Amil causes if you go back to the list again. Sorry. If you go back here again, right? What do you say here? Amil, it causes another to be in a particular state. And the ma'mul is what? The one that is in the state. And the i'rab is the expression of that state. So if a word is not, so a ma'mul word has a what? A state, an i'rab. If a word is not ma'mul, it will have an i'rab. It will not have an i'rab. Make sense? So for example, now in this example, because masjid is ma'mul, what will it have? An i'rab. What state is it in? Majroor. Does fi have an i'rab? No. Do you understand? So if a word doesn't have there's nothing, there's amal upon it, it has no i'rab. What do you say? La mahalla laha min al-i'rab. La mahalla laha min al-i'rab, it has no i'rab. So in Birq he said amil ma'mul, but he didn't discuss non-ma'mul. So if a word is not ma'mul, it has no i'rab. Do you understand? Does that make sense? Remember that in your mind. Okay? Moving on, another example. Lam yaftah al-muslimuna babain. Doesn't really make much sense, but this for practice. What's happening here? Lam is an amil. Because lam makes them fa'il mudari after in which state? Majzoom. So this is the amil, that's what? Ma'mul. So therefore this will have what? Because it's a ma'mul. Okay? But lam is not ma'mul. Nothing affects lam. Does lam have an i'rab? No i'rab. Following? Al-muslimuna is now what? Amil. This is also an amil. It makes muslimuna marfu and it makes babaini mansub. So because this is ma'mul, it's have i'rab. This is also ma'mul that will also have what? I'rab. Do you understand? So you have amil, ma'mul and i'rab. If it's a ma'mul, only ma'mul have what? I'rab. So for example, daraba, fa'il madhi. Does anything affect fa'il madhi? That's why fa'il madhi is not marfu, mansub or majzoom. Fa'il madhi has no i'rab. But fa'il mudari can have a harf nasib before it. Like for example, lan. You can have a harf jazim before it, like lam. So then these are what? Ma'mul. So fa'il mudari can be marfu, it can be mansub, or it can be majzoom. Make sense? If it's not ma'mul, it has no i'rab. If it has ma'mul, it becomes what? It has an i'rab. Are you following? And these are غير عامل. They're معمول, but they don't do amal upon anybody else. But the معمول should have إعراب. Okay? So again, عامل is that word which causes a word to be in a state. The معمول is the word which comes in that state. So for example, the عامل is حرف جر في. It makes the word after in a majroor state. The word that becomes majroor is the معمول. And the إعراب is the manifestation and the showing of that state. The kasra. In our example. لم يفتح. Lam is an عامل. It makes يفتح what state? مجزوم. The manifestation of that state is what? The jazm. And if it's a معمول, it will have an إعراب. If it's not a معمول, it will not have an إعراب. Make sense? Ji.
normal fail.
Yes. When you say normal fail, what do you mean? Yes. It's عامل, but it's not معمول. Because فعل ماضي is only عامل, it's not معمول. Because nothing affects فعل ماضي. Do you understand? So that's why فعل ماضي doesn't have an إعراب. You say فعل ماضي لا محل له من الإعراب. It has no in Turkey, what do we say? It's فعل. فاعل مفعول. But in إعراب, you say فعل ماض لا محل له من الإعراب.
So that's the same with all the mabni.
No, but مبني is as an إعراب تقديري or محلي. That later on. So, for example, if I say في هذا, then it comes to في هذا وفي هذا. So fi is affecting هذا, isn't it? But because it's mabni, you can't see the change. But fi is an amil, so هذا has to be what? So it has what? Even though it's mabni, it's معمول. Therefore it has an i'rab, but the i'rab is what? Mahalli. You assume it to be there. We discuss that as you go along.
Fi was in a slot.
Fi can't be in a slot. When we say fi is becoming, if I say for example, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah is mubtada, Lam is harf jar, Allah is majroor. We say khabar, we make it short. But lillah is not the khabar. What's the khabar? Thabitun. Yeah, but it's not in a slot. Mutalik is not a slot. You understand? Because mutalik to something, the slots are what? If you look at marfu'at, mansubat, majrurat, what are they? Is it mutalik in there? So the mutalik, marfu', mansubat, majrur? Nothing. So mutalik is really, we link it, but mutalik is not a slot. It's not maf'ul bihi, it's not maf'ul fi, it's not maf'ul lahu. It's this, you link it. But the majrur has a slot. The harf doesn't have a slot. And we say, okay, this is in a place of khabar, and we do mutalik to a khabar later on. But that's not, the jar majrur is if you say katabtu bil qalam. So bil qalam is jar majrur mutalik. But that's not have an i'rab. The bil qalam is majrur, but the bar doesn't have an i'rab. We'll go through that more detail later on, inshallah. What's majrur and mutalik? The word after harf jar. Not the fi itself. Fil bayt, the bayt is majrur, not the fi. See, we use tarkib. So in tarkib we say, okay, fil bayt is khabar. Or fil bayt muta'alliq. So we think, so translation wise fine. But grammatically fi, how can fi have an i'rab? Is it marfu? Is it mansub? Is it majrur? So it's not it's not ma'mul. Yes, when we do tarkib, we say Zayd, dhahaba, katabtu bil qalam is the muta'alliq. You link it to the fa'il, I wrote with the pen, that's fine. But in tarkib wise, bar is not an i'rab. It's not ma'mul. Bil qalam is majrur. Do you understand? You get what I'm trying to say?
The i'rab, only the ma'mul words get classified.
We classify the non-ma'mul as well by saying la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. We just label it, but there's no classification. In i'rab, you only label what? The marfu'at, the mansubat, the majrurat, the majzoom. Do you understand? Yeah? Things may be a bit vague. As we go along, we go into more examples, we understand more. Okay? Yes? Subhanallah bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.